its border.
Alright, hello everyone, this is Video Call reporting you live from sunny Greece. Argos to be exact, or we're leaving Argos right now, so I can't say we're in Argos at the moment, I guess. If you hear some background noise, that's because my parents are doing some construction around the house. They're just installing some air vents so the air circulates more efficient, otherwise it gets very stuffy in my room. Let's see. Let's go to Miletos. No one knows much about the land of Miletos, located across the sea, far to the east, where many great nations strive in this, so it's much to offer. Hopefully all the nations surrounding the site will be friendly.
No Greek has ventured this far east before, across the Great Sea, and you'll have to tread very softly to start a city in this land. Great nations shoulder against each other here, and they'll be suspicious of you, a newcomer. Cassiopeia, Queen of Ethiopia, will be particularly annoyed that you have come near her territory. But she has much bigger things to worry about. Ever the proud mother, Cassiopeia boasted that her own daughter, Andromeda, is more beautiful than Poseidon's daughters, the Nereids. Now Andromeda is to be fed to the Kraken, and Cassiopeia is devastated. If you can find a way to rescue Andromeda, the powerful Cassiopeia will certainly appreciate it, and you may gain a valuable friend. The fleet-footed Hermes has also been spotted in the area, looking for Perseus. The god says that he's seen an item in his travels that Perseus might find useful.
While the Kraken roams free, life along the water might be difficult, and trade might be prone to disruption. Look to our cities, even your rivals, for the things you need. Worship in the god can also be a boon to you, as many of these sanctuaries have valuable resources of their own. Alright, let's have a look around the map. Not much of a coastline, lots of fish, but we don't have anything to build on, just beaches. Lots of wild boars lurking around, that's good, some food. Let's see, silver. So this is the first instance of silver. Silver can be used to mint drachmas. They don't know about inflation in Greece or anything at the moment, so you can print as many drachmas as you feel like without interruptions, and you'll be rich. Price increase for wheat. Let's better start by making a block here. A palace immediately and start collecting taxes. Make wage is very high too. Let's see, some hunting lodges to get started. The Kraken, by the way, isn't a squid in this version, like most movies portray the Kraken as a giant squid. It's something totally else. You'll see when it pops out. Supers discovered. They're not trading with us, but they're discovered still nonetheless. Okay, we're back now. Sorry about those interruptions, I really had to go check on something real fast. It wasn't the recording this time around, but I had to check on something fast. And I was like an idiot because I built avenues all around. I'm making Agora first. Interesting stuff. I think here we'll start to expand Super Blossoms. Buys wine, sells bronze. Let's see what kind of gods we have in this bush. Hermes, Refugee, Arbor of Athena, Groves of Dionysus, and Gates of Hades. In this adventure you can only have 3 sanctuaries, so choose wisely. I think I'm gonna go with these 3 that begin, but first we need to get our city up and running before we start worrying about actually making sanctuaries. We don't have that much money because we went to allow us to build rather hastily against my own advice, but I wanted to just move along very fast. So here we see that we'll be relying on our own mints to supply us with drachmas. Careful, mints are very expensive to build. They pay themselves back if Argos gives us some drachmas. you don't want to be. You want to be careful not to annoy your parents' cities too much, or else they'll start. They'll get mad at you and won't turn their back on you for a moment. They'll eventually calm down and think about it and decide it's better to be on your side than against you. Even if they don't rebel, because only vassals and colonies rebel if you treat them badly, but they will get mad at it and stop trading with you and such. Wild boars are a finite source of food. They do respawn, but it takes a while for them to breed and respawn in their little territories. These guys are gonna mine silver and deposit it in the mints, and the mints are gonna make drachmas. It's simple as that, really. It takes some time, and they won't start production until they have like 100 silver or something like that. Let's see. We want to make a trading.
Worship me, the feared Hades, and your city will glisten in the sun.
Befriend the god of the underworld, and your city's landscape will shine like silver. Deposit from silver will surround the gates of Hades. You can extract these and convert it into drachmas at the mint. Hades is not an evil god, so, by the way, just to clear the air. He's not an evil god in mythology, and he certainly is not an evil god in this game. Even though he's the god of the underworld, that doesn't align himself with anything like, let's say, the devil, or I don't want to say his name right now, in case somebody might find it offending, but the devil. Hades is not associated with the devil in any way. He's just a god of the underworld, tasked with keeping the underworld up and running. So he's not an evil god by any means. Also, he doesn't have a hair like fire if you watch Hercules too much. He's an old man with a gnarly cane and just walking a fireball, I guess. He blesses mints to produce more drachmas and tax officers to get more drachmas out of your tax subjects. But they won't get mad because they have to pay more taxes if Hades blesses the buildings.
Greetings, mortal. I have an important quest for you.
This is the first instance of a quest. Quests are missions that you have to get a hero to complete, and the hero will go around, go out in the world and complete the quest, and you get a reward in the form of a huge commemorative monument in the favor of the god. Let's see. I have an important quest for you. Fulfilling it, you will reap the benefits. Perseus will get an escape that the hero will only be able to escape to flying. Hermes have a pair of winged sandals that will endow Perseus with his skill. Send the hero to retrieve his magical shoes. Magical shoes. That's interesting. Let's make a half of Perseus over here. Let's see what we need. Sanctuary, the inner sanctuary, Hermes, 3,000 drachma, 16 years of fleece, 6 pieces of sculpture. Which are pretty demanding. It's like Hercules is very low maintenance, all he needs is the wine really and enough population, but these guys. Request some skeins of fleece from these guys, because he went into bitter mode, so he's not very happy with us at the moment. We won't be able to request anything else from him, so let's let him calm down in the meantime. Maybe we should have built the mints here on the second time, but it's too late for that, so they'll just walk down there.
Polly want a Kraken? You've got one now.
Dun dun! Polly want a Kraken? You got one now. I hope you enjoy watching him destroy some of your industry to depend on ocean, but just getting away knows no bound. And Perseus can kill the Kraken, conveniently enough. But you want to be careful if you're gonna build trading posts on the water, because he's not gonna let them stand very long. And he's also gonna target trade ships if they come in and sink them. That's a song, please. Excellent. Let's build let's see. 21 slabs of marble, 12 loads of wood, 2 sculptures. Grove of Dionysus is very important because super spies wine, and you're gonna be short on money in this. Even though you have mints, you're gonna always need more money in this mission. So it's very important that you get the Grove of Dionysus up and running as soon as possible. Fortunately, he's the weakest of the gods, even weaker than Hermes, by the way. Even though he can still cause trouble in your city by taking away your inhabitants if you make him mad. But yes. But his sanctuary is the smallest and the easiest to construct, so you wanna build that, get some wine up and running fast, and then you can let's see how much marble we have. 14 slabs, we need 31. Let's wait for some money to roll in. Make a fleece vendor here. Like you see, the mints deposit a lot of drachmas in here. A place called Phoenicia has been discovered. Have returned from their exploits. Exploits! Cheaters! Quit exploiting the game, you explorers! And report that they have discovered a place called Phoenicia. Let's make a save, by the way. Part 3. Let's make an artisan's guild over here. Just hang tight, and if you go into the negatives, just wait for your minions to do their job, like we're back in the positive one usually. Only have one of these artisans work on it, so you don't overexpend yourself. Every time you get the chance, you want to construct more mints. You can. Every time you have the money and the resource and people who are willing to work for it, you want to construct mints, so you get money faster. Phoenicia blossoms. They also buy wine. Excellent. We're gonna make a killing once Dionysus Sanctuary is up and running. Stripper sells bronze, so we can buy that to make sculptures, and somehow we're gonna have, let's see, and Phoenicia sells wood, and they both have a land trading route, so that's excellent. Excellent news. Jolly good I say. I'm sorry.
There's boar around here somewhere. I can smell them.
That's probably you. You should take a bath more often.
Soon this ore will become cold, hard coin.
I just love the way they say that. Somehow it just leaves an impression on me. Soon this ore will become cold, hard coin.
My dearest, worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
There's Athena. Let's not put that last mint so we don't go into the negatives. Just give them 4 sides of meat at the moment so they calm down a little bit. Oh. Even though they're not needed, we can still give it to them so they calm down. You don't want to expand your city to be too large because you can only support so much with your current production of food. You don't have, these boars don't spawn fast enough so you could support many blocks of houses. I might make a second housing block once we have some fleece imported and some drachmas in the bank. I was talking about Phoenicia there, so Cyprus happens to be connected by land. Phoenicia is by sea. So let's see. I made a pun, sorry about that. I didn't mean to. Let's get some more drachmas in there. We have currently enough fleets to support our city a little bit. Egypt blossoms. Buy wood and wine, sells wheat and armor. Excellent. Let's make another granary so we don't waste any food. I think it requires, yeah, they're converting 200 silver or more in the drachmas. They're converting, they'll deposit them in your treasury automatically. Excellent. Argos gives us some more marble. Take this for a gift. I agree with Argos. I appreciate your gifts, sir. We don't really need the item here in Argos, but thank you all the same.
This city truly is a utopia, and I can't think of a wiser leader.
Oh, the Kraken. He's not a squid, he's a giant.
Soon you'll crack.
Kraken says we'll crack. Ah, Poseidon, you're so funny. Haha. Buy 4 fleas and hope the Kraken doesn't come destroy the trading post. If he comes from the trading post, there's the trade ship. Come on, go, 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 go. We got some more fleas, so we should be good for a little more longer. Next up, Phoenicia will import some wood. Hopefully. If the Kraken doesn't come destroy the pier before that. If you lose the pier, you don't want to be... If you're about to lose the pier, you can always use the delay trick, I believe. Or I'm not sure this will work, but you just want to be cautious and overall, don't fret if you lose supplies, but you can make more money with the mints very easily. Where's that trade ship? Come on, trade ship! He sunk the ship. Excellent. That's
My
great.
dearest, worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great strength.
As soon as we have some wood, we can finish up construction of Dionysus' sanctuary and get some wine, which it will help our economy up. Having Hermes Sanctuary would make the traders come to the city more often, which will speed up this, but I think the building Dionysus Sanctuary first is a good idea, because otherwise you're gonna be in problems. If that boat would just get here with the wood, we could actually continue. It's a waiting game. There's the boat. Unload your wood quickly. No, we don't need more wood at the moment. Excellent. Next up, a trading post was Cyprus. We wanna buy 4 loads of bronze. Make a sculpture studio here. Also make a trading post for Argos to buy more fleece again.
This city is like Ajax.
You're not running
Head
low
and
on
shoulders
fleas at the
above
moment
the
just
rest.
yet, but it's good to have someone in this storeroom in case we need it. There comes the trader. Not traitor, trader. Here comes fleece. Delete that in peace. These guys are gonna get some fleece over here. We're not buying any fleece. The reason it's not saying Cyprus is buying wine because they don't think you can't produce wine in any way until you have Dionysus Sanctuary up and running. Wait for some more money to roll in again. It's very much a waiting game, and this adventure is a lot of much about patience, managing your resources wisely, not going into depth too much, and just playing smart. So it might be a challenge on Olympian difficulty where your allies don't get mad at you easily and don't help you much, but that's the reason I play it, so you can either get an idea of how to complete this mission on your own, or do you just want to see me bumble around like an idiot and sometimes manage victory?
My dearest, worship me, and I'll make your
Athena sure is
soldiers
persistent.
find great strength.
See, greetings from Athena, greetings from Athena. She's bombarding us. Spammer. We get some marble, that's excellent. Argos is gonna help us out by supplying us with marble, most likely. That's good. Here comes the sculpture. Egypt sells wheat and armor. So if you want to see the quest, you can click on the objectives to see it. So let's see. Slay the Kraken, acquire Hermes from the channel, rule Ethiopia, 16 sheets of wheat, 24 planks of wood, 8 bars of bronze. The mythology is very high. I'm gonna shut down the sculptures to their industry after this, so I don't wanna waste the buildings and delete them, so I'm just gonna shut down the industry so we can later get to make more sculptures from our sanctuaries. He's the god of wine, and also is he the god of, what's the word? Liver damage? He drinks wine all the time, so you imagine his liver would be in pretty bad shape. If you pray to Dionysus, he gives you wine and grapes, by the way, so you can take advantage of that if you want some to sell. Excellent. Like, usually his sanctuary is relatively small compared to, like, something like Arbor of Athena or Gates of Hades. Hades is the third strongest god, Poseidon is the second strongest god, and Zeus is the strongest god, of course. So keep that in mind. And only Apollo is the god who will smite monsters, even if they run into them. It's just the way it is. Dionysus, god of wine, raises his cup to you because you have completed a sanctuary in his honor. He has planted fruitful wines near your sanctuary to help you make sure wine in your city never ceases to flow. The great our presence has put everyone in our city in a good mood, and every citizen will never rise up to commit crimes. So basically, what you're saying is they're drunk all the time. Let's see, shut down sculpture industry. Let's pray to Dionysus. What do you mean you don't have room? Oh. Damn it.
Man alive! You can't have a city without wine!
My winter is makes up for you. Have a drink up? These are satyrs.
Toga, toga, toga.
They don't say toga, but Dionysus can also bless, by the way, the winery, so they produce more wine better. And these satyrs also come if you invade your city, but otherwise you don't see them much. And wine, excellent. We can sell it. Let's make a small housing block here so we don't overexpend our food resources. We have some fleece in the warehouse, so we could get that. Oops. Make sure you take full advantage of the undo command if you make mistakes so you don't waste money. Also, if you treat your people poorly, Dionysus will make sure they don't
worship me, and I'll make your soldiers find great
strength.
strength.
Yes, Athena, I'll worship you later. Just leave me alone, for Pete's sake. Damn. So much talking about wasting money, and now I've wasted my wineries. These things don't come cheap, but they'll pay for themselves in due time. They sacrifice food because we don't have any goats or sheep or cows. So we want to be mindful of that. Argos needs wood in 3 months. Hello, Vidocroy. Argos, your deputy and Argos need your help. We need 12 planks of wood within 3 months. We've used more than we thought we would, and we soon run if you don't send the items along. Too bad I'm broke right now, otherwise I would. Let's see if I have a trader come along and then we can buy some planks and send them along. Hopefully. Wine is pretty expensive, like you can see. Let's see. Phoenicia. Buy wood. Fudge! That the Kraken really have to destroy that at that precise moment. I can't send wood to Argos right now. I'm screwed when it comes to that. But I don't have any money to send them. Unfortunate. I guess we'll have to just have to save here and hope, even if they get mad at us, hope that they don't keep that way all the time. So, I mean, what am I blabbering on about? I forget basic English again. I am astonished, video girl. Your time has run out, and we still await the delivery of 12 planks to wood here at your parents' Argos. Though I accuse am your deputy, I am more loyal to my city than I am to you. Since I understand that your deputy might be repaired in my eyes. Unfortunately, as much as I wish I could, but I can't. Sorry, Argos. The Kraken ruined my plans. Population milestone. Dionysus would stop wandering around like an idiot behind his sanctuary when he's doing behind there.
If you worship me, traders will find travel to this city easy.
Winter's been more favorable, your roll-free is smooth for your trade carriers. They will move to your city quicker. That's why Hermes is very handy to have sanctuary. Come to think of it, let's start construction of Hermes sanctuary. There he goes, hopefully he'll bless someone of this. Yeah, he's blessing the building. Instead of one Lord of Emperor wine, they produce 4 now. And so give to Argos and what that makes them more favorable towards us.
Oh, our journey was long and arduous. What do you have for me?
This city truly is a utopia, and I can't think of a wiser leader.
Buy some fleece from Argos. Hopefully they stop by in a moment, so this Kraken will just don't appear. Hopefully this goes after the ship if it arrives soon. I'm not sure how often these trade ships come to your city, but like how often in the time of a month. You see, we're making some money right now from selling wine and making drachmas. No inflation is known in this time of the world. Just make more money to all your heart's content. Come on, trade ship! Argos is in a better mood because we gave them some money. If the trade ship would just come over here, it would be good. Supply of fleece, and they're running low. That's not good. Here comes the trade ship. Excellent. Next up, we buy some wood from Phoenicia. They're evolving because they need fleece, that's not good. And I didn't have enough time to save the pier. That's unfortunate. But it's not the end of the world. Fortunately enough.
If you worship me, my beloved hound will watch over your city.
Cerberus will do his best to make sure no harm befalls you. Yeah, Cerberus also is another example of a god granting you Why am I actually buying wood when I can harvest it? So I feel silly now. Somebody slapped me because I did something stupid again. I didn't check what kind of resources we can collect, and I assume we have to buy wood. How stupid am I? Marble from Argos. I'm seriously sometimes so stupid. But I guess mistakes happen, it's not the end of the world. So these lumberjacks are going to harvest some wood for us so we can continue construction of Hermes Sanctuary. Argos is back in full favor of us, since he's willing to supply military strike if we ask for one. Not that I want to do anything. Ethiopia, we don't need to conquer it. As soon as we do a quest and slay the Kraken, I think they're gonna be nice and surrender and vow loyalty to us. Just buy some bronze right now.
This city has entered it. I just hope that the tree I cut down is just a tree, and not a tree nymph, Daphne, or an oak capable of prophecy. My job isn't easy.
Yeah, I think you're overthinking it, man. It's just a tree. Come on. Even though trees can be very beautiful, and I'm not sponsoring it, all the trees to be in the world to be chopped down, like the rainforests need to be saved and such, but it's just a tree in this case in Greece, so you can chop down that tree without having to worry about it. Mr. Lumberjack. He's a lumberjack and he's okay. They're making wine here. Let's actually decommission this maintenance office here and make another one here. As you see, we are selling wine, which gives us a lot of money that we need. We can activate the sculpture industry again. Industries decrease the appeal of a neighborhood by much, so we want to be careful about that. And they're gonna sacrifice food. The sooner we get rid of the Kraken, the sooner we can start importing food, and the sooner we don't have any problem. If we do make too many, if we make all sanctuaries and just hope that the boars are being hunted down and how fast enough, we're gonna be in trouble, I believe. Look here to Argos. Buy as much fleece as they can sell us. Fire! Fire!
Eureka! I found this is hot work. I feel like I'm in Hephaestus's forge.
Hot stuff. Somebody's hot stuff caught on fire at that timber mill. When we have Hermes Sanctuary complete, we'll get more traders in the city. Like here comes a trader. Not a traitor, a trader. If I accidentally said it like that. Delete that for now. And even though at the risk of running low on fleece, let's make a fleece vendor here. Clarence is a little too busy to help us right now.
We need fleece. Time to buy some more.
I like that guy's voice. He's a very calm sounding sound. Calm.
If you worship me, my beloved hound will watch over your city.
Here's Hades, Lord of the Underworld, at your service. Stop buying bronze for now, we have more than enough for sculptures. Need more workers, so let's hope we can get these sanctuaries up and running very fast. How much marble do we have? 21 slabs. More from Argos, and we can start construction on Arbor of Athena soon enough. Hermes refugee complete. Let's see. The sanctuary messenger of Zeus is Hermes is finished. The queens that Hermes' special gift will now be of your cities. The development trade caravans and trade ships will move at a quicker pace, and more traders will come to your city every year. Excellent. Here's Hermes.
Time for my morning constitutional. That's the best way to keep in shape.
He doesn't bless any buildings, he just makes everything faster, which is excellent. Not everything, but transporters.
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
He also can fulfill requests on behalf of you. Arbor of Athena here. And Argos thinks more highly of you. They're dedicated right now. Excellent. Philosopher over here. We still have plenty of fleece, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's make a save, that reminds me. I don't trust the autosave feature in this game too much, because it does make saves, but it does them at the movie intervals, and you can end up in a bad situation if your current save is destroyed. If you depending on the last save, it saves in a bad situation, in a way you're gonna always lose no matter what you do. That's why I don't trust it. I've had it do that to me. Okay, we have room for some piers. Let's just make the road go a little like this. The coastline here is really useless because there's so much beach here. You can't build anything except roads on beaches. So they're so useless. I can see the caravan is moving speedily. Vroom vroom!
Worship me, and your coffers will fill to the brim.
When you find yourself in need of money, I will deposit precious drachmas into your treasury. When I satisfy your tax officers, the homes in there will pay even more taxes. And in the founders will yield even more precious ore. And I suppose meats as well. Marble and fleece. And hopefully a trade ship will pop by soon enough. The monsters can be distracted by the same method as saving buildings from the gods. Boy, it's crowded with the Olympians walking on the streets. So we need 8 sculptures, we currently have 3. Still have a good level of meat at the moment, we want to be careful with that. We need more fleece. We just need marble. Let's set aside the goal for planks and wood at the moment. And make a save. This is gonna be one long episode, I can already tell. Oh dear. When the year changes, we'll make another trading post to Argos to buy more marble. If they don't give us a gift in the meantime. Ah, that's excellent. We should have... let's see. Very free marble. That's more than that's one slab of marble even surplus. So we can now make.
Worship me, and your coffers will fill to the brim.
Yes, Hades, you're a cool god, but I would love to worship you, but I can only make 3 sanctuaries. Because you said you can only have about 3 sanctuaries, and I'd rather have Dionysus than you, because I already have silver in the city. You only give like 3,000 drachmas at a time. So you're a cool god, but I can't worship you, Mr. Hades. Once Athena's arbor is here, we can actually manufacture olive oil. Because the olive trees will be planted here. That come with the arbor. We need more bronze again. Perhaps another sculpture to speed up the process a little bit. Aren't these anchorages pretty? They're pretty they get pretty plain at the moment, but in the Master of Atlantis, Poseidon, the Poseidon sanctuary is very beautiful. It comes with a pyramid and everything. So we'll get more into pyramids at a later date. But for now, let's just focus on building these sanctuaries in our cities. Dionysus is willing to help.
Man alive! You can't have a city without wine.
And liver damage at the same time. Seriously, how did you call that wine when we're getting liver damage? Just makes me wonder. I wish they made the coastal line a little more hospitable. It's so hostile right now. Like so little beach, so little straight now passes where you can build stuff at the moment. That produce 2 sculptures, 4 with it takes 3 blocks of bronze to produce a sculpture, I think, but these store 4 at a time. I'm not sure they always have 3 or 4, but I think it's 3. There's a line over here. We're running low on food, like you can see. Let's make a few more hunting lodges and hopefully they have enough pork so we don't run low on food. I think it's much too little at the moment. I feel so silly about not knowing that I can harvest wood at the start. I didn't check my tech trees well enough. Take a lesson from my mistake and always check your tech trees when you start building a new city or a colony. Otherwise you'll get some unpleasant surprises. We're making this in profit right now. Let's see. Actually wanna continue importing bronze because we need 6 sculptures. What does Perseus do with the sculptures is beyond me, but he wants sculptures, so let's give him some.
Worship me, and your coffers will fill to the brim.
Some marble from Argos. Not that we need anymore. Wild boars can occasionally kill hunters that come after them, so don't be surprised if you lose a few villagers that way. Make a few hunting lodges here. Arbor of Athena complete. You have drawn the great Athena goddess of warriors, crafts, and wisdoms to your city. But Arne have a sanctuary inspired by her presence. Your soldiers still have grown stronger. A grove of olive trees has sprung up near the sanctuary, and she herself has promised to help your city defend itself from both internal and external threats. It's pretty Joffy now. Hopefully she'll come around soon and help us. And take a word of our prayers. It's kind of silly how new storehouses have to. New storehouses can automatically store the goods. Let's see. She's really blessing those buildings. Hopefully they got some olives soon so we can produce olive oil. When was the harvester with these?
Maybe being give the tree a gentle little shake and ripe olives go plop plop onto the ground. Give the tree a gentle little shake. Give the tree a gentle little shake and ripe olives go plop plop onto the ground.
I find that somewhat disturbing. Plop plop. It's just me, it could be me. Only me just. Okay, let's hope we get some pork soon enough because we still have good supplies of food, but we could do it more. We're trading for Argos and buy as much fleece as they can provide. So we can get Perseus and finally get rid of that pesky Kraken that's been bothering us all this whole time. We're not doing too bad with the finances right now. As soon as we have enough sculptures, we can summon enough fleece, we can summon Perseus. That was his name, yes. Perseus, yes. Let's put the fleece on stockpile right now. These both have a full supply of stuff, so let's put them on stockpile for now. So we should be able to buy import wheat from Egypt. Ethiopia will become an ally, hopefully. We have put one fishing pier here. That's all we have room for at the moment. find another one here. Can we put a trading post here actually? Yes, we can, so we get excellent. They need food, but they don't have it.
Please let me fulfill an outstanding request.
I extol my sacred olive tree to bear fruit.
Send over Perseus, excellent. Now we can stop stockpiling fleece.
Worship me, and your coffers will fill to the brim.
Shut down the sculpture industry because we don't need it anymore. Some marble that we don't need. I wish I could build 4 sanctuaries. Hades deserves a sanctuary, he's a cool god. But he's on fire, huh? He can't help me be a cool god. Ha ha ha. Very funny of me. There's some boars around, these hunters just need to work on and shake a leg and get to them.
I'm Perseus, and I cannot be stopped.
Bring our 9 challenge and we'll take it down. Here's Perseus.
Maybe the Gree had it right. What's the use of having a mouthful of teeth when there's no food?
And again, he's whining about not having food. Typical. Just my luck. Oh yeah, I just checked my timer. This is gonna be one long episode, but what can you do? You can't rush this episode. I can't do anything to make it any faster than what it is. So you're stuck with me blabbering on around like an idiot for a long time. I'll try not to make future episodes be this long, but what can you do? It's just the way it is.
Wow, did you draw that here all by yourself?
Kraken has been slain. Let's send Perseus on a quest. Buy some bronze from the surplus. We're gonna throw these towards the gold we need to meet. Let's make a save now that the Kraken is gone.
Worship me, and your coffers will fill to the brim.
Let's see, what else can we make? Trojan, nope. Egypt, we already have one. We don't have any more wine, so... Ethiopia became our vassal. Excellent. Things are looking up. We're gonna have a save. We should be out of here within 10 minutes, depending on how long the quest goes. And let's also stockpile some wheat. Set the bars of bronze aside. We're not buying bronze anymore.
Well done! You have fulfilled my quest, and I am most proud.
And you command Perseus obtained my winged sandals, and now you, the hero, can fly out of dangerous situations. Make the occasion unhard to me, Hermes, you can enable a construct among commander monument. You get a small statue or a big statue. We need some more wheat. We need to wait for next year, and then we can just make a small fishing operation. So we don't need more trading posts like this, so we get some food in the city. Doing that, and everything should be up to stuff. Food is being delivered. Excellent. Stockpile the wheat and we can get out of here. It's gonna take me ages to render and then upload this video, but it's gonna be worth it. I like making these videos, so I'm just gonna do it without any trying or anything. It's just gonna take me all night. I'm gonna leave my computer and go to sleep. My computer's located in my room, but it doesn't have to make that much noise, so I can sleep even with it on. My room, my office, my empire! My domain! Nobody shall pass through my domain without paying the taxes of cookies! Oh dear, we're running along.
Build me a pyre to roast my friend. Anyone seen my spear? How can I be a spear carrier without my spear?
We just need to wait for next year and then we can get out of here. Argos gives us even more marble. We need it.
Considering it was built by ordinary mortals, I guess this city isn't too bad.
Thanks a lot. I forgot about building the report. We need to start buying fleece. I forgot about that stuff. In my hurry to get out of this episode, I forgot. To wait for next year and then we can actually get out of here.
Worship me, and your coffers will fill to the
Like I mentioned, Hades, you're a cool god, but I just can't worship
This city isn't the pits, but it could be better.
Give us some fleece, hopefully. Which anyway, we should be out of here as soon as we get some more wheat. Make a save of this style situation. Set aside the wheat. Stop. Hit save. Stop stockpiling it. and wait for the narration to get us out of here. Boy, this was a long episode.
Miletos makes a fine addition to your empire. The city is well respected by Cyprus, Egypt, and Phoenicia, all of which eagerly trade with Miletos to obtain the finest Greek goods. Through Miletos, Argos will have access to the valuable goods that these three nations provide. Queen Cassiopeia is eternally grateful for your role in saving her daughter from a horrible death, and she has cast her lot with yours. As you leave Miletos, she has graciously offered to look after the colony in your absence. Perseus now has in his possession the winged sandals. The footwear could come in very handy in the near future.
Alright, so with those final words, I think we're out of here. I'll be doing the other colony mission. If it's not in the main campaign, if it's not in the adventure, I'll be doing the colony mission later, at the end of it most likely. But, just so I don't make this episode any longer than it has to, I'm just learning at this point. See you guys next time. This is Video Crow signing out.